Hello and good day to you. Today's tip is on how to have fresh donuts every time you need it. In this video, we're going to teach you how to store your donut and have it fresh anytime you need it with the use of an air fryer. We'll also tell you the temperature and the timer that the donuts can be warmed for to prevent it from getting burnt, hardened, and other chaos. So to do our donuts, we'll first of all need our freezer tray. You need a freezer and you need this freezer tray. So here's our freezer tray. I've already placed some donuts in it and you can see them. They are already in Ziploc bag. So I'll put that aside. Let's start from we need air fryer. You can see I have some chicken in there. We'll be doing that in the next tip. So we have air fryer, and we'll be using ring donuts, sugared ring donuts. We'll be using sugared ring donuts. I've not tried it with jam donut or any other donut, just sugared ring donuts. Because we'll be using air fryer, we want to use baking paper that you can place in the air fryer. You saw one inside. Let me put the air fryer. You can see that I put up to do my chicken in there. Then you will need that in your air fryer to warm the donut. So you have different sizes. You can decide the size you want. This is larger, this is small. They are the same size. Okay, they are the same size. Only that one is flattened out. So you have them. You can buy them to use for your air fryer for the donuts. Or if you can't get them, you can use plain baking paper. Just to put at the base of the air fryer. You also need a Ziploc bag, not just one, depending on how many you want to store in. Here we have this Ziploc bag contains 20. You can see 20 zip. Oh, sorry, let me place it 12 in the screen. Okay. And here is one brought out from it. So it's like a zip. Oh, okay. Let me open it now. Hope I didn't just close it. Okay, it's opened now. So this is what we use. Their freezer bag, Ziploc freezer bag. We need that, and of course we need our donut. So we're using ring donuts, which you can see here, sugared ring donuts. Just going to open this pack, and each pack that I have here contains 5 donuts. And here you can see the sugar in it. So I just put some of those things aside so that the table is not in a clutter, and the camera can focus on our donuts. I'm going to just put the bag for ease. I'm just going to place it like so that you see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm going to place it side by side and you see what I'm doing. So I just pick a donut. I'll use the tongue to place it. To make sure more donuts enter, I'm going to do it sideways so that it can get as much 5 at the bottom and the base. Just like how the donut is being placed in, I'm going to place the same. So you can see that we have 5 donuts in. going to open another one and just open this other one down. Here we have 10 donuts, so I'm going to add this one. Taking a look at the 10 donuts, you can see that we can leave it like so, but sometimes it's very nice to just put one other. If your bag is too small, that's fine. If your bag is large enough, that is fine. So I'm just going to put another one in. So here we have so here we have it. I'm just going to then zip it lock. So we have one pack filled, and I think we should let the camera focus on it. You can see we have just going to tilt it. We have 15 in a bag here. That's 3 packs of donuts. I'm just going to quickly pack this one in case you missed the first set. So I'm just going to put this one to the side of which you will see, and we'll just pack this new one. So let me just quickly open them. So nice tip is stacking them. You can see how I'm stacking them on top each other. So I'm just going to tilt it so that you see clearly how I'm going to stack them. It's easier for me to just fill in 5 donuts because they are going to stack on top each other. right? So here we go. I've packed this other one. And here was the first one we did. So I'm going to bring in the freezer bowl and put them in. So this one we just did. These are the two we just did. So I'm going to drag in the freezer bowl now. I'm going to drag in the freezer bowl now, and we'll place them in. I already have, you know, in the beginning I showed that I already have some put in the freezer tray. So I'm going to put this one along with it. Then we'll put them in the freezer. I'll pop them in the freezer, and that's it. We'll leave it overnight to add in. But if you can just leave for about 12 hours, if you want to fresh donuts, you can start having from there. But we'll leave it overnight, and then we'll have fresh donuts from the next day. A good tip of this is when if you want to do a party or so, you can just buy them and put them in. Then when it's time for the party, you bring it out, you put them in air fryer, you have fresh donuts for your party. So let's take it to the freezer. So I'm just going to pop it in the freezer. I think somebody is going to pop. Step we'll be getting our air fryer ready, and we are going to pop the next step. So we'll leave it overnight, and then it will be frozen and rocky. So we'll leave it overnight, it will be frozen and rocky. Then the next day we'll pop it in our air fryer. Then the next day we're going to pop it in our air fryer, and we're going to have fresh donuts. It is days now, so I'm just going to open the freezer and get a pack of donuts. You can see that it's frozen, and this is the donut we'll be using. What we need next, we've already taken our donut from the freezer, and what we need, you can see it's rock solid. So what we need is to use baking paper. If you don't have this baking paper, it's just liner for cake things, baking and parchment for cake things. You can use this one too. Okay, you can use it. This is from inside. I think this one hasn't been opened, so this one has been opened. You can just fold it in half, and make sure the top is not touching it's not going to touch the top of the baking meat. We get our tray out, and we place it inside like so, low, so that the tip is not touching this upper unit. If not, you have burnt mark, as if matchstick got burnt it, as if it came in contact with a bit of fire. You don't want that. So you're going to put it, make sure the case is low, and that's how you're going to so let's use this one, since normally I do use this one. So for those that don't have baking paper and don't have the shape of baking paper, and instead of going around looking for this shape of baking paper, you can just pop into a grocery shop, get your baking paper, get the baking paper there in rolls, and fold it like so. So I'm going to, it's rock solid. You can see that it has even changed, it has changed shape. So I'm just going to put, you can come closer to view it. Let me see if we can come closer. Okay, so I'm just going to, I love putting 4 in it. Yeah, that's me. Okay, so I'll put 4. You can see it's rock solid. It's not, let me pierce it with the, I know you're not here with me, but see, if I pierce it, you can see that it goes through it like. So I think I have one soft donut. So I'm just going to bring a soft donut, and I'm just going to show you. So this is a soft donut that I already have, that I did previously, but if you take a look, you will see that the color in this one changed, as if I dusted. I think I didn't do it. This one is so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this one and pierce it with the tongue, so that you see how it went through. It went through. That is a soft donut. But this one, when I pierce it, it's not going through. You see it? You can even see the veins my popping on my hand, piercing it. It's not going through. It even just peeled off like so. So you can see. Okay, now proving that it's frozen donuts. All right, so I'm gonna put it in, get my, in the air fryer. I'm just going to plug the air fryer, take everything off. So what I'm going to do next is to, okay, let's take a look at the upper part of the air fryer. So taking a look at the upper part of the air fryer, you will see that we have higher numbers here. This is the degrees Celsius. That's the heat that is going to be on. So I've already put mine to 100. I'll just wind it again and leave it on 100. So we're going to use 100 degrees Celsius for the dryer, for the air fryer. Okay, so we're going to put it on 100 degrees Celsius, so you can see it, 100 degrees Celsius for the air fryer. Then the timer, I'm going to put it on 20, and now it has started. You can see both lights are on, and I'm going to leave the camera on like so. Why? It does it for the 20 minutes. So I'm just going to leave the camera. When it's ready, I'll come put off the dryer. Will put itself off because I timed it for 20 minutes. So remember the setting, 100 degrees Celsius, and the timer should be 20 minutes for 4 donuts. You can put it from 15 to 20 minutes, just 15 to 20 minutes, and you get a good donut. If you put it above, it's going to be too hard, and if you put it below, it's not going to get properly cooked, properly warmed. You still have some icy nature of the donut in it. So this is a perfect temperature for it. It's already a minute or 2 minutes left. If you want to stop it now, you can. If you want to wait till, because I said 15 to 20 minutes, so if you want to stop it now, you can. If you want to wait for it to, for the bell to ding, you can too. So we're going to just wait for that to ding. Okay, that's it. I'm just going to open it, slide it, and you can see that has changed. The color is now a bit brown compare to the frozen one. You know, the frozen one is still here, so I'm just going to bring the frozen one, and you're just going to look at it and you compare. You see how sweaty the frozen one is, and you can see how shiny this one is. All right, so just keep the frozen one back. We're going back into the freezer. So let me get some plates. To push that in. And here we have it. Oh, it's all right, you know. Going to put this one so that I will show you the inside of the fresh. Okay, so here's the donut. I'm just going to take one. You can see how soft it is. So this is a bit hard here. It's a bit hard, crispy here, but not too hard. It's just soft. Yeah, it's very soft, and oh, it's hot. Can you see this thing? So here we have the donuts. So here we have our donuts. So that's our tip for today in how to have fresh donuts every time. I'll be putting these orders back. Let me take this one off first. I'll be putting this back in the freezer, so let me just ziplock it and take it back into the freezer. Anytime I need, I'll just get pop out of it. Okay, so here is our donut, and so here is our donut, and we've I've turned it, and you've seen the smoke coming out of it. You have seen the tip of packing the donut in freezer bag, putting it in freezer overnight, and you can start put it in air fryer to pop warm for the next day, and any other day that you need this. You need a fresh donut. So I want to say thank you for joining us for this tip of having fresh donuts every day using an air fryer and a freezer. Until next time, thank you and bye for now.